begins. Move everything over to the appropriate output. Oh, tempting me, man. Getting me going early. I don't want it to just be over, man. I said, dude, I gotta get a little bit of time in there. I'm gonna turn up the D&D music just a little bit. Y'all adjust as you see fit. Mic check? Everyone?
Nope. Yo.
Levels? I need to redo the border for the stream. That's like the last thing that I really want to redo. Just a little bit of border redux.
And the Lost Boys remix.
Lost Boys remix. Maybe.
Yeah, it could be like our outro.
We need a theme song. We need the same theme song, but just slightly like jazzed up a bit, so that we can do one and then the other, alternate.
A jazzy theme song.
Keep the ears tingling.
Must be tingled.
I'll tingle you.
Not just your ears.
We have a pretty consistent viewer named Quant, and he watched the last night's stream, and he kind of thought that the scroll that y'all got from the golem was part of like the 7 Musketeers quest. So he was just like, hey guys, no need to check your bags or anything. I didn't try to accidentally give your golem scroll to one of the necromancer's apprentices. You know.
You had to be there.
Had to be there. That's my cue to shout out for Monday night streams at 9:30 to 9:45 Eastern. That's when we start.
When did the Lost Boys stream?
Tuesday nights between 9 and 10, depending on how prepared the DM is. Most of the time less than normal.
Hey, you send out the bat signal. We come.
We will wait up to 3 hours.
We come everywhere.
Everywhere.
We come all over the place.
What was that word that we were talking about? How many
come.
did we use?
No, don't.
What was it?
No.
Do you remember?
Don't do it.
It was like
No.
blood.
Don't do it.
And something else.
Yeah,
God.
that's right. We had a theme word.
Gosh,
Yeah.
fucking damn it.
What was it, Jesse? You remember?
Only we had like a dedicated viewer
If
who
only.
would remember these types of things.
I'm really glad that no one would remember anything along those lines. How's the new mic sound?
You know, I kind of remember it's like Falcon Punch.
We could just talk about this lovely new microphone that is blessing your ears.
Or no care. That's a beautiful. That's a beautiful microphone. What kind of microphone is it?
It's a HyperX condenser mic.
For eggs.
Pretty fancy.
Is it the Quadcast?
No, it's the fancier older brother. I think it's a HyperX Pro.
You fancy boy.
I got taxes back and didn't want to buy a $500 condenser microphone, so I settled with a $200 condenser microphone on sale.
I don't know what that means. What's a condenser microphone?
It's the type of ribbons or audio device that's actually picking up the vibrations.
Versus like the cardioid or something.
So cardioid is kind of the pattern or the field that it picks up sound inside of. There's things like condenser mics, tube mics, which are just pretty much straight into the little microphone. Ribbon mics, they're long ribbons that pick up the vibrations. They all have pros and cons and kind of different sound patterns and stuff. Yeah, I think this one was on sale for $160, which I was listening to like a lot of microphones, and I'm not actually. If I do want to do vocal recording on this, it'll do well as well. But it's like, it'll be the best for the podcast style stuff in the price range that I wanted. So.
Right.
Oh yeah,
You're gonna start a podcast?
dude, I could.
Guys, let's start a
Sure.
part.
Y'all want to do a Lost Boys podcast?
Where we just talk about the episodes after they happen.
Either that or D&D related themes, or
So
just
we just
distracted.
have like our D&D sesh, and then we do an hour of talking about the D&D sesh.
So I did this here.
we could watch ourselves through the live stream and do
React to how we
commentary
play
on it.
Commentary.
That would be genius.
Guys, we could play a new game every week. Let's quit our jobs. We buy a new game every week. Go through it. We stream it. Then we have a
Can we
podcast talking
start
about
over? Like, what if we started with an idea where we don't quit our jobs and we go from there?
That'd be
Just for the
me.
beginning.
All right, hold on.
We'll see how that goes.
We make millions of dollars. Let's start there.
Okay,
Then
I
we
like
go
this
to
better.
jobs.
Never mind.
And we quit our jobs.
There we go.
Let's all buy a really big house.
What
Live
if-
it together, pool our money.
I think
Dude,
you
we
need to be
could-
more specific, Jeremiah. So, all right, there's
It's
$2
it's
million.
pretty specific.
So
Split 4 ways.
next
Live for the rest of your life on it.
We're gonna start a D&D line, guys. D&D merch line on some turnkey like product placement stuff, not placement, product creation websites.
Yeah, so yeah, like it's like t-shirts with like our famous quotes.
Correct,
Like one that's like about blood and other things combined.
dude. If I ever print that on a shirt, so help me God, man.
No, the real money.
It'll be
is-
a white t-shirt with a little
The real money is to get people to sign up for your D&D class, where you teach them how to do D&D.
Scottish accent.
Dude,
a
that's a
master
good-
class
that's a
by
good
Mark
point.
That's
Glover.
what you need.
The master class.
The only thing you need.
Martin just has a whiteboard behind him that just says Scottish Accents 101. It's like a tree down. It's like it's Jamaican accent, and it just goes back to Scottish. South African, Scottish.
Old man? Oh no, Scottish.
Scottish.
Minute and 25 remains. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll start recapping a little bit. The last time the Lost Boys all got together was an incredibly epic and close to my soul experience. One of the best sessions I think we've ever had outside of, all of the rest.
Agreed.
It was good. So they essentially defended the town of Mog Cheseth from what would be a flesh or stone golem, fleshy made of stone golem. They essentially literally just tripped it, pulled the scroll straight out the back of its nape, and walked away.
With the mage hand.
It was downright.
I believe I grappled it. To be correct.
There was definitely some Titan grappling in that.
With that being said, I'm gonna transition to the thing, man. We got 25 seconds, but I don't even care. I don't even, sometimes you gotta do it. Sometimes you gotta be there early.
Sometimes, like when a humble boy dares to step away from his naked days.
That is the
Oh, hit me with that song.
That's the intro. The intro. Of the intros.
When a humble boy dared to step away from his naked days, as the noble goblin made himself foreign and started to spell. The champion of Gorum sent to make decorum of heathens that tell of the
Wait, who do they tell of?
lost boys.
The Lost Boys.
Give it up.
The
Lost Boys.
Fucking and causing
obvious
ruckus.
now.
Lost Boys.
Lost Boys.
A promise eternal and forever.
I think the forever part really brings it together there. And
Mhm. Forever. The
Not
promise
just for
eternal.
sometimes, but forever.
Mhm.
Forever the Lost Boys will be
And
faithful.
causing ruckus.
So, the last time again they were essentially defending the town in its epic splendor and glory. They got heftily rewarded and sent on yet another quest to take the newly forged weapons to the shores of the continent to be taken to Mount Mordoom, where they will be forged in the most unholy of unholy lavas and create all ridiculousness for an impending, what appears to be, war. With that
I
being
forgot.
said,
okay, so we're going to do what with the forged? We're gonna
The swords. Well, we
Uber-
forged
Uber-
them.
Uber forge them in a new place.
Uber forged them.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, because the last one we just like chucked and it died.
With that being said, as y'all start leaving
Oh, yeah.
the town, the sun sets. They tell you it is most best probability of getting to the shore alive by going through the shadows of night. You all find yourself walking along with your big ol' looking sheep things.
Yes,
And
he's
you're
like
clickety-clacketing
Girlfriend and
along
boyfriend.
a dark road.
I'm still paused.
Oh yes. As somebody wonders aloud, can anyone get a light?
I can barely see out here.
It's like
I'm gonna
dark.
cast something.
I wish we had a fire mage who was worth a shit.
Hey! There we go.
Is it unpaused for you?
Not yet.
No, it's not on pause for me, but I cast it anyways. So that we could see what we're doing.
That's what, like 20 foot, right? So this is 40 feet of dim, 20 feet of light.
Oh,
Father Zarnoff,
yes.
His hand goes
Boom.
up. The scene
Let
brightens.
there be light, I say.
Off in the distance, they appear to see a couple of things. There are lots of trees, forests of all variety. And the
Oh.
That
music
don't look like a tree.
starts
That look like a bone.
changing.
I see something that looks kind of like a bomb. I want to look at it and perceive it.
I would like to look at that.
Perceive
May I look at that, sir?
bomb.
Oh yes, you look at that. In front of you, you see an incredibly large and giant of what appears to be thigh bone. There is moss and vines and all sorts of overgrowth on it. It seems to have been here for an incredibly long time.
The thigh bone is connected to the hip bone.
You know, Quant, they do have dark vision, and I didn't want them to see the whole map,
Wouldn't
so we
that
have a
be
30-foot
called a
radius tonight.
femur?
The game is unpaused. The sheep and the things will ride themselves, drive themselves.
They will ride themselves.
It's the best way to do it.
Jesse knows all about that.
Oh,
All right, let's go, boys.
What is like going on with your? You seem to have some status effects on you there, Martesiah.
I'm glad you asked. It is Martin, fill in the blank.
Nothing. Martesiah looks around and says something
No,
about being
see, it's
perfectly
gone.
fine.
You-
Okay,
What
I
are you
didn't
talking
see
about?
nothing. I don't know what I was talking about. Oh, let's just wander along. Let's check up ahead. Stay close to me, boys. Ooh, I want to see these berries.
No, I want to venture off into the dark.
Do it.
I'm just kidding.
I'm perceiving the berries.
Yes,
Can I
if you look
perceive
at the
berry
berries.
bush? Oh, game got paused.
Of
Oh,
course
the
it
game's
got
paused.
Somebody just wandered off into the darkness.
Nobody would
Dude.
ever do that.
Who would do that?
Hey,
Zarnock
take a
is
piss.
clearly looking at these berries.
You didn't want us to watch?
I was pointing it towards you.
We'll draw a
Zarnock,
little
you,
stream.
You look at these berries and they look very red. Red berries. Red, lovely red berries.
I don't think I know anything about nature, do I?
I mean,
See.
you could roll and find out.
Oh, goodness. Let's see.
Let the rolls begin.
I'm not a nature man. Well,
Yes,
I
Zarnock,
rolled
as
on
you look
nature.
at them, they look back at you as if expecting or longing, but they're just red berries.
I'm gonna leave him be because I don't know nothing about nature.
Martisaya, a will save, my boy.
Oh no!
As he ventures beyond the light, this
I will
deep,
save it. Oh,
gripping fear begins to erupt from inside of him.
nice. Oh, it's almost a 17.
One of the Hell Knights himself, Martisaya, finds himself getting just a wee bit afraid.
Am I a Hell Knight?
That's pretty much what you are now.
Thanks,
Oathbreaker.
Mephistopheles.
What am I? What am I?
You have Fire Mage.
Okay, good.
Memphis.
That's all that matters.
Dude, if you, man, you should, I think I linked y'all's, portraits last in the D&D chat. Yeah. They're just so good.
I do. I like them. I see them on your stream.
Yeah. Hey, you can't just be looking at the stream.
Hey,
It's the best way to do it.
multitasking.
It's the best way.
Hey, I get notified every time you go live. So
Martisaya, yes, up ahead. You're gonna be a little bit afraid, brother. Just
Okay, I'm a little afraid.
little bit
A
of
little
the,
healthy fear is good for all Hell Knights, you know?
Don't
wanna be too confident.
Yeah, frightened one. You find yourself shaking in your boots.
Shaking.
And, you know, the longing to go back to the light is there. Zarnock, do you want those berries?
God,
No.
that was crazy.
I'm not messing
I
with
was
them.
peeing
I don't know
over
nothing
there.
about berries. They could be
I
poisonous.
was
for
peeing
all I
over
care.
there, but I was
I'm
pointing my
deathly
penis
allergic
at you
to
guys.
poison.
And while I was peeing and pointing my penis at you guys, I got scared.
Okay, bro. It's just the darkness. It's not that big of a deal.
it's not that big of a deal. Why don't you put it in your light?
Because I don't wanna.
Yeah.
Because it's not
You're
that
a
big of
little
a deal.
scaredy gob. You're a little scaredy gob.
You're a scaredy god.
Gobby, scared,
Hey,
scared.
Jesse, does your succubus know anything about this place?
Jarbo, you go up and you nudge.
You mean our succubus?
Hey, my sloppy seconds is not ours. Yours.
Succubus, guys. Alright? No, me or I in succubus.
As all of you find yourselves getting closer to the source of where Martisaya was peeing and then became afraid. The will save needs to happen for Zarnock and Jarbo as well.
Ugh. Where's my
We'll
will?
save, boys. Let's be scared together.
Well.
Will save, will save.
Whew.
Go through. Pop back in.
I almost rolled a 1.
It's close. Jarbo? The old...
There you go.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
it go?
Ooh.
We need a...
No.
Nothing happened. Nothing.
Shame.
I'm
Shame.
not saying that we're keeping track
Shame.
just in case for
Shame.
tattoos, but I have
We
to
are
get a
doing
nat.
that.
I have to get a nat 1 tattoo actually here soon.
Do you really?
Yep. I had a session with the main quest that had combat for like 3 consecutive weeks, maybe even 4, and
21 days in a row.
Yes, non-stop D&D. And in that time, I rolled, I think, 6 nat 1s. I had a orc cyclops, I think, and he messed me up.
No,
It's
not
probably
the
gonna be
orc
like
cyclops.
something of an
Every
eye
time.
with the 1, and like a D20 eye or something, like an
Isn't instead of an eye,
potentially.
do like a little.
You get like the 1 there.
It's
Okay.
funny.
So what's going on here?
Y'all are feeling yourselves get afraid. As the GM
We did you
starts
guys
to-
all roll?
No, I don't.
Oh, yes?
Wait, Jarbo rolled. Oh, Jarbo. Oh, Jarbo, you get really afraid. Oh, you get really, 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 really,
Guys, what was that?
really afraid.
But
Whoa,
doesn't
whoa.
Martesiah need to also roll? Or is
No,
he
he
just
rolled
did.
once
he
already.
already did his
He got close
fearness.
enough to it once.
What? But I'm all there's plenty of light. Why would I be scared?
It's less of if you can see it or not, really.
Oh,
You're not
no.
scared right now? You are stupid. Be afraid right now. I don't care if there's something out there, and your little fire isn't gonna keep it away.
I don't have anything to stop anything from doing. Any ghosts, bro? I'm not a priest.
I'm
Do I
not
look like a priest?
Well,
Ask the succubus if she can deal with it.
you're not a priest.
No, I'm definitely not a priest. So
You're not-
your
that's
statement
what I
is
said.
wrong.
You're not.
So you say you're not a priest, but
Yeah.
I am not a priest. I'm not
Right.
not a priest.
I'm not.
No, I'm not a priest.
Oh, you're not a priest.
Yes. Now you got it. Which is the same thing.
I don't get it.
I'm not a priest.
Right.
Okay, almost there.
Alright, I don't know what to do. I'm
Alright,
stuck.
fuck you, bus. Can you make it back? Make the bad things go away?
Oh, Jesse. It was so sexy when you fucked the sheep.
That's right. I'm gonna go snuggle with my sheep. They're gonna keep me safe. I might sacrifice them. They're just coming after us.
That was a fun one, man.
Hey,
But it's good to get
if
to
it
our
wasn't for Jesse fucking those sheep, we wouldn't be here right now.
That's right.
Might have horses instead.
It's very true.
Wait, so fireball, there's a 4th rank fireball, and a 3rd rank fireball, and a 5th rank fireball.
Yeah, you can rank it up as pretty much as high as you want. I think it just ramps.
But
and
can I do like different ranks of it?
Yeah.
Multiple times? Like I could do.
Well, I think it starts at a 3rd level spell.
Yeah.
So anything over 3, 4, or 5.
Oh, okay.
It's
Interesting.
just fireballs all the way down now.
Mm.
I don't think you have 5th rank though. I leveled y'all or the character
Oh, it
sheets
says I
for
do.
last round.
Should I unprepare it? Oh, there it goes.
got
It's
you.
gone.
Never happened.
Never happened.
Actually, let's see. Should y'all level up? When was the last time you leveled? Was it at the beginning of Mog Cheseth?
I think it was when we like restarted. So like this year maybe.
It's been a while. It's been a long time. We'll see. Maybe once you get
It was
to
like the first
coast.
thing we did when we started playing.
Yeah, I don't think we've had that
Different.
many sessions since we've leveled up.
I think it's only
That's
been
hard.
4 or 5. So we'll keep going for a little while longer, and I need to bump y'all down back to 8. I think y'all were level 8.
That's what it is.
Yep.
My level 8
I
now.
padded those character sheets for that fight. They're all level like 11 and 12, so I had to give some extra
Why didn't you give us level 11 and 12?
because you know
You should give it like 10 levels, maybe.
I think
Should have. Because, dude, if we had been level 11 and 12, we would have wiped them. Oh, sure.
potentially. Yeah, the weapons y'all have are broke.
Did I ever stun anyone with my little gaze?
I don't think I did the gaze. Wait, no, that was I did that. That's a flame, brother. It's a flame from your eye.
But it like when they attack me, they have a chance to be like basilisk stunned, right?
Oh, I don't think I used that. That was I don't think people have actually really attacked you yet.
Did you
Wow.
use my codpiece?
I didn't have a chance to use that either. But
You
both
did us
of-
dirty, Martin.
Both of y'all are still in the fight. I think I will get at least one more turn with you.
Oh,
Might be
nice.
worth. You know,
Anybody starts swinging at me. The eyes.
Petrifying effects is really
Petrifying.
the temptation codpiece. But I was definitely going to use the basilisk's actual active effect.
hematospermia. Wait, come on.
Jeez Louise.
Good.
What a good freaking item, man. I love that. But yeah, so I think Jarbo's up closest and frontmost to people. Let's see. Petrifying Gaze is slowed 1. Failed save causes the creature to be petrified permanently. Already you're slowed. That's insane.
It says they have to roll a flat check of 95 or higher. It's pretty easy.
Huh?
Or whenever they hit me, basically.
Oh yeah,
That's what it says.
that makes sense.
That way, it's a pretty low chance.
Right, 5% I guess.
But hey,
It could happen.
could happen.
Anyway, the game is unpaused. There is some map ahead, you know.
No.
As all
There's
of
a
you start going ahead, the sheep start whinnying. Jarbo,
It's
you feel
okay.
this tug at your heart.
We'll get there. You can wait till we get there.
Oh, come here.
They refuse to go any farther.
All right. Somebody.
I
wanna
bend over
figure out what's going on?
provocatively and say, "Come on, we can't do it here. You know, we got to get to where we're going."
They kind of
You
clap
want
all
some
6
more.
feet, you know, in a way that it stamps you, steeds you off.
Arn, I'd like to use my dark vision and peer ahead.
Oh yeah, bro. You look ahead, brother. What you look ahead to see even terrifies you once again. You see up
Percep-
ahead what appears to be an incredibly giant, it's a figure kind of outlined along the sky, right? You see these like arcing curves, all this vine and moss and overgrown tendrils like falling from it. And then in the midst of it, a pair of beady eyes looking right at you.
Oh boy. Boys, I think there's something ahead, and I think it's big.
Who goes there?
Good thing I'm a Titan wrestler. Let's get to wrestling, boys.
Any diplomacy going on here? Or we just going straight into the fight.
You trespass upon sacred grounds.
Dude, there's literally a path going through your sacred grounds.
Me
I can-
never wanted path.
Give him a little diplomacy over here.
Damn, brother, what you trying to say?
Just say like, look, we're just making our way through, walking fast, faces past, we're homebound. You know, no big deal, man. No.
He gets down on one knee and looks at you eye to eye. Man, mano e mano. You stare him back resolutely.
I do. And intimidationally.
Ooh. Ooh. As he's attempting to get on your level to speak with you, you give him the stanky eye.
Yeah.
You bark
that.
something about, I don't know.
Mephistopheles.
And his territory and sacred ground, irrelevancy,
Sacred ground, sacred ground.
sacred ground. So with that, the desert giant gets up off one knee and just stamps his foot. Oh, it's a shame. Me no let you pass.
Is there a way around that you don't really care about us going? Can we walk 10 feet that way and just go around? Is that fine?
Are you stuck in those bones? Like, could we just go around the bones?
It's a good question. Whole area sacred burial ground.
Jeremiah, could you just put a wall of flame in front of him?
Yeah, I could. You think we should do that?
And then he couldn't move, right? He just
Brent, do you have
burn
like
up.
any
Yeah.
light spells that we just blind him with? Just walk around?
Yeah, do you have anything that won't just turn this fireplace into fire?
I don't know. I feel like we would just kill him. I'm not scared of no giants.
I mean, we've already
Technically, we're all,
killed a fair share of giants.
Yeah,
alright.
technically all of us are scared right now.
I don't think so. I rolled
No,
fine. I
I'm
don't have any
freaking terrified. You don't-
terrified debuff.
Oh,
I think
God,
it's just
Jarbo.
you.
Yeah, and for rightfully so. Anything could pop out. You never know. We're gonna die out here.
Succubus, a sheep, a giant.
Excuse me.
We can have a giant sheep hopping out.
Martin,
They
can I
could
use
love
a
us to death.
genealogy roll to maybe like understand him better?
Yeah, dude. Freaking props for a role I've yet to seen.
Gee,
With that
you
being
gotta
said,
You're
Martisaya,
welcome.
you channel deep into your genealogy, your lineage knowledge, right? You feel deep in your bones that literally this land, that this area had incredible fights and of like the world had never seen, like mountain shattering, like you're talking the giants of like freaking One Piece, like the Titans on Attack on Titan, like big old boys just smashing each other.
I cast
Totally.
fireball.
Well, that was a cool genealogy roll. Now let's burn this guy to death.
I just think of this. Just burn him.
Say goodnight, sweetie. All right, well, go ahead and cast Fireball and roll for initiative.
Yeah.
I will make an encounter, begin the encounter, and then get everybody ready to roll.
Oh boy.
What was
Whoa.
that mysterious roll I saw?
Oh,
Oh boy,
wait, who rolled a 1?
Martisaya,
Oh no.
we've made it.
He really doesn't want to fight.
He's feeling it. Okay, so the fireball happens first.
What's that? Mysterious roll.
Critical
He will say,
success.
I rolled a
trying to
20
dodge
there.
your ability.
What a-
sir.
What a dodge.
It's supposed to be public roll, so I don't know why it's
Just the dice should question.
The
I
dice
see
is question
you
marks.
see you rolled a 41 critical reflex save. What?
Phew.
That's
As the
insane.
fireball lands. Yeah, dude, he sits there and he starts like breathing in all of the fire, just like slurping.
Bro.
And he pats his belly and he sits down, actually.
I say you're welcome. Now, since we gifted you some dinner, can we pass?
He looks at the goblin. As this had all happened so quickly, he says, I could crush you like a bug. Little wimpy goblin. I
Like
from
to see
the
you cry."
desert fire no afraid of me. I eat fire for breakfast.
Well, I knew that. So here, hold on. Where? My proficiency. I want to tell him, like, obviously. Where's my?
How
Obviously.
do I turn into 3 people?
I just want to convince him, like, obviously I know that, you are from the desert. That's why I threw a fireball at you, so you could have that and eat that, so you'd be nice and full. See? You're welcome.
I have negative stat.
Because you're frightened.
Oh,
Oh. Yeah, Zarnok, you say that. And as you say that, the giant scratches his chin. I give you another chance, but you must listen to my story.
Okay.
Oh, it sounds like we're gonna listen this time.
Hey. The dude just jumped and ate my fireball, so I'm gonna listen. He just ate my most powerful spell. I'm gonna just sit down and chill with him. Okay. Are you hungry? I have some things in my backpack. Maybe I'll
How much about you blame?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so the desert guy goes on a long story about essentially how this area was a battleground, how his descendants, his great lineage had, one by one died fighting here for their honor, and finally, as the years went on, many things changed. The land became corrupted. And now he's one of the few true fighters that remain in his heritage.
While he's telling this story, I offer him some spicy fish.
Dude,
That seems pretty nice.
he uses that spicy fish. He rolls his fortitude save.
Figure he'll be alright.
Yeah. Oh, dude, he licks every little last bit of it up from the bowl.
Like, you're welcome.
Pats the
See,
goblin
I just
gently
gotta
on the
feed
head.
you.
And finally, looks at the party. Says, me just want one good fight to honor ancestors. If given, my soul is free from my fighting wishes. This land will befriend you, will guide you safe passage. Otherwise, you must take hard road.
Wait, so you want a good fight? What's that mean?
Let's fight him up, boys.
To the death, I must die with my ancestors.
I feel like this is not like a fair death, seeing as like if you die, you go to your ancestors. We basically just go and die like normally.
Nobody.
I'll just go hang out with Mephistopheles in hell. I'll be fine.
It's true.
Fuck you guys.
Have you considered, there are better things in this world than dying? Like
Eating spicy
Love.
fish.
you ever have a nice love encounter?
Have you ever had a foursome with a human and 2 animals?
We got
Jarbo?
we have a companion here with us.
Garbo, roll that raw sexual whatever.
We have a
Time.
companion with succubus, and we can really show you a good time that might make you forget about this whole honoring your ancestors thing.
I'll let you roll for it, man. You are welcome to it.
Roll diplomacy or roll sexual prowess?
Roll what you know you need to roll.
What do we do before we cause ruckus? We fuck.
Let it pop up. Alright, pop back in.
Oh yeah, I
And-
think something's wrong with the pop-out add-on here recently. It's not letting you roll from a popped-out one, I think.
Ooh.
Ah, Jarbo. Oh, Jarbo. See, that's what's going to happen for me this coming Friday. I'm going to channel the Jarbo's raw sexual prowess. None of them are going to be ready. It's going to be incredible.
Hit him with that cod piece. Ah,
Yep, that's it, dude. As soon as the prowess comes out, the cod piece happens, and it's just...
They're not gonna know
Well,
what
he-
hit him.
I also think you need to rerun that prompt for the Jarbo artwork and specify the basilisk codpiece stuff, whatever.
Pretty sure it wouldn't generate from Bing. You may try. If you can find me a good Dolly, data set, yeah, dude.
Does he just start sending you like gay porn? Like, use this. Use this.
You imagine this was like a codpiece, like
Just, from a,
basilisk
just a
form?
text, just texting images.
What about this?
randomly slips in pictures of his junk. How about this? Try this one. Different angles.
Different one, I swear. No,
It's
that's
just-
not my house. That's not.
It's just
that's not your
Jesse
own house.
in a bondage outfit. Dude, selfies.
Somehow he gets a dick pic with his house in the background from the road. How'd your neighbors not see you?
Oh, they saw me.
They took the picture. Now I have a restraining order, but it's fine.
It was worth it for the pick, man. So, as you turn on your raw sexual prowess, your words begin to drip like honey. The weird snakes that are part of you sort of like influenced your whole movement, and you caught the giant's old eyes for the first time in 400 years.
First time in for the first time.
Sir, have you ever heard of hemospermia?
You're like moving around, Jarbo.
Hematospermia?
What does that even mean?
You know what
What
a hemo is?
Oh, thank you. God damn it. It's just as bad of as a Rick roll, dude. Ugh. Fucking hell.
All right, are we fighting this boy or what?
I mean,
Or are you sexing him? What's happening?
Jarbo has the floor right now. Like, I don't know what he's trying to do, but
Make your decision.
It's working.
Hey, Succubus, get over here. Bring the cows.
diplomacy.
Bring cows.
We must speak with her.
Can he just use his raw sexual prowess on her?
He did use it on the giant. We have to make sure that he still has it for the succubus.
Hmm.
Oh, am I rolling raw sexual?
Whatever
I
you
feel like
like.
she should be extra vulnerable to that.
I have no doubt that she will be.
Do I get like a plus like 30
She-
modifier when I'm
She definitely
Yeah.
yells at you something about asking nicely and not being a rude jerk. But then definitely immediately flies over. I couldn't get the sheep. They're skittish around that brute. But I'm not.
You get him, Succubus.
Baby, what about you?
Oh yeah, let's go for it.
God damn it, man.
Yeah. Hey, guys.
Jarbo, how is this going, brother?
This is
I'm
going
gonna-
exactly as you planned.
I'm going from below, she's going from above. Let's just go from there.
Yeah, that happens. You hear incredibly weird desert giant moans and weird succubus sounds and Jarbo's snake hissing. A lot of hissing. Maybe a couple of screams. Yeah.
Me and Zarnock
They bite.
are just playing cards.
Yeah.
You know,
They've made a
Keep it
small,
down over there.
small
Yeah, let's
temporary
go when you're
campfire
done.
over there
Don't finish.
playing cards. So that all happens, and the giant sits back, and he just has this like giant shit-eating grin on his face.
We're actually playing dice, just FYI. That's what we're playing.
Oh yes.
You ever think we'll find love, Zarnok?
The
No.
succubus flies away, back to the tent, and flies inside of the tent. Oops. Of the cart.
Bye.
Jarbo, you're having this soul-to-soul moment with this desert giant, and he finally continues on and tells you, "These bones have incredible properties."
You talking about the ribs or these bones? Huh?
He chuckles. Yeah.
This
He
guy's
goes
got a
on.
real personality.
You see, if crushed and eaten or mixed into foraging, much potential.
I like that.
Would burial ground is really foraging ground.
Oh.
We
So really you're-
would practice our weapon making and other things here. And he lays back in the
Ooh,
grass.
crafting?
I smashed the bone.
Oh man,
You're
smash
that
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 bone?
was not the right choice.
I smash it.
dude, roll for damage.
Hell yeah.
So as Martasaya sits there and is examining this giant rib cage that has been around for probably at least the better part of 600 to 800 years, he takes his demonic knuckled smashers,
Yep.
pulls it back, and smashes a good chunk of it off the bottom. As he does so, he feels the ground begin to shake.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Guys, I shook the whole ground. I'm getting pretty strong.
Pretty impressive.
As this happens, you see the entire structure above you begin wiggling. However, it shudders to a halt, and everything is still. Martasaya, in front of you, an incredibly big piece of bone that you knocked off from this multi-thousand-year structure.
I will take it.
It will be in your consumables.
Hell yes.
Consumables, eh?
Giant bone.
You can eat it.
East of...
So Frank the Giant, by the way, we'll be passing through here again later probably. Just if you're still around, love to do this again sometime.
His name's Frank?
It's been a lovely evening.
I feel like his name's not Frank.
It is Frank.
Is that his name? You should probably ask him his name.
Alright, we'll call him Frank.
Hey, Frank, what's your name?
And Duff.
He scratches his head. Have not been asked name in 100 years?
Frank is a good name then, right?
Yeah, he looks like a Frank.
Frank sound good.
Yeah. Lots of people want to be Frank.
Yeah, if I could be Frank,
And Frank likes Frank.
frankly quite a name. Jotun. Cyclops.
Could be Jotun. Jotun.
Gigantic.
Jotun. Jotun. Jotun? Yunton? Yunton? Yunton?
There you go. I need to get a bone. Need to get a bone. Anything? I mean, are y'all gonna just that one little smash?
Yeah, try and smash it again.
I'm like, can you try and break off a piece for like a staff?
Hold on. I think I can get you plenty, Jeremiah.
Sweet.
Can I use...
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
I'm gonna use my... Wait. Oh yeah, the Smasher. This one.
Oh yes.
The Shadow Smash, baby.
This is gonna be interesting.
Time.
How many is that?
Is that 2,
That's
3?
your third?
3 for
No,
tonight?
That's my first one tonight, right?
I had
No,
one.
You
you
had a nat 1 for your
You
perception.
had a nat one earlier.
And then
Oh.
Jarbo had the nat 1 will saving throw.
That's
Some
my
nat
second
ones
one.
tonight, fellas.
There's a bunch.
That's more than normal. Anyway, okay, so as you sit there and begin to channel this incredibly demonic shadow energy, the desert giant gets upset.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, baby, come on, Frank.
Frank. Frank.
Stands up. Why you use demon energy? They corrupt this side of planet.
Oh, oops. Won't do that again.
Are you bad guys? He looks over disappointedly and upset at Jarbo. I
You know,
thought
better fix this, Jarbo.
Some people are
I
complex.
thought you were
Frank.
good.
You know, some people can be good and bad. Not everyone is one or the other.
It's all natural,
know-
organic shadow energy, says Quant.
Just think about what we just did. That was good and bad.
There was no bad to that, only good.
Well,
What about when Jarbo came on your face?
Even better. Extra protein.
Oh, okay. That's a weird, but okay.
what about when, you know, I took the sword and I rubbed it, you know, around and there was blood.
So...
You know, Sometimes I think Jarbo's only contribution is his fucking characters.
Hey, you know, if you don't go
Sometimes
for
you
it,
think that.
it might not happen. So
Just
sometimes.
sometimes.
Well, sometimes he's not even in the game for like months at a time, so I forget about him.
Hey man, it was an epic long journey and quest that Jarbo will never forget and never regret.
I'm not sure what happened, but I won't forget it.
He faithfully sacrificed himself in the ass of a demon dragon.
You know, I totally expected that was a sacrifice.
Yep, he knew what was coming.
No
He
sarcasm.
knew he would never play with that character again.
But lo and behold, Tom Cruise.
Here we are.
prevails.
Went from getting dragons up the butt to doing giants up the butt.
Attaboy.
You've graduated, man.
Started in your bottom, now I'm here.
What a night. What a night.
Okay. He looks around again at the crew. You weird men. What? He gets up and he walks back to his station and his post. He's big and imposing inside of these giant bones, taking up the vast majority of this rib cage. His head just underneath the top, 12 to 15 feet up-ish. He rotates, he turns his shoulders, right? And he points. You shall pass.
Alright, boys, I say we get the heck out of here before he changes his
Don't we
mind.
need his little things?
Now,
Well,
I want you boys to come back, and I'll pretend that your demon shadow punch never happened. Roll for damage, Martesiah. Oof. Yep, as you sat there and you did the knuckle smash.
We smashed again?
No, he just never rolled for damage the first round. because I hadn't had it hit yet. As Martisaya pulled his hand back, he
Why does he
swung,
take 20?
and he missed.
Sorry, continue.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna ask, why is Martisai taking damage?
Because he rolled a nat 1 on a melee strike.
Do you always hurt yourself on that one?
Only if it's an attack roll in my book.
Oh, okay.
So if you like nat roll a perception or any of your skill rolls or even a reflex, well, if you're not rolling a reflex or a will save or whatever, like you're probably not going to take damage, but something's going to happen.
Right.
But with an attack, I'm pretty rude about that. I think it's a great like surprise mechanic. Yeah, you like freak out at the last second, Martisaya, seeing in your mental image this just vision of this giant, right? He's completely bathed in fire, and he's just literally like meeting your punch, and you just get blown in the face, you know, and
Yep.
the shadow punch fizzles out, and you're just looking at this desert giant as he's kind of grinning like ear to ear. He's like, "Oh, you meet ancestors. They big and strong."
Alright,
I'm
come on,
mage
Donnie.
hand and grab the cart and pull
Start pulling.
lead the little creatures this way.
It's a
Like
little
their
bit
reins.
of
The
convincing and
reins.
suggesting. The mage hand
Come on.
begins to lead them.
Come on.
They're still incredibly hesitant as they roll up to this
That's
area.
fine.
It seems that
Come
they
on.
have not really been outside of this area before, and it may even be such that there has been very little success or luck with the dwarves getting the weapons that have been made from one place to the next because of said individuals. But finally,
Come on.
slowly but surely, as they get in underneath the giant canopy, all of the ruckus and commotion from these two sheep as they're on a rocky, dirty road starts cracking what's left of the ribcage, seemingly found to be unstable for some reason outside of anybody's control.
No one could have seen this coming.
These sheep are gonna have to do some reflex saves.
Wait, can I cast Featherfall on the portions that are falling?
Look at you. Can you? I love
I don't know, it
that,
says the
dude.
target. I don't know.
It's a target.
Oh, it said a creature, though.
One fallen creature. I think it's so unique that I'm about it, dude. I would have never thought of that, so I'm for it. Both of these sheep seem to be a little bit off guard. Simply wasn't up to code. Yes, this whole thing simply wasn't up to code. They're pulling the cart just barely. The sheep get out, and as the mage hand starts pulling the pieces of the bone that do shatter and fragment down, roll a
Wait, I wasn't. I was featherfalling them.
feather falling. Thank you. Yep. Nope. They literally hang in the air as the sheep and everything else run out. They all make it to the other side of the thing.
Yay!
Giant bone.
Pick up any
chasm.
scraps that fell?
Oh yes, as Featherfall begins to stop, couple good fragments of bone fall on the ground.
I would like some of those.
The whole bone cage itself is still standing. It has been cracked, however, and it looks like it could fall at any moment. The desert giant is weeping and sobbing a little bit. Great grandfather. He's
Okay,
grown
Frankie Poo.
used to, and so he kind of like steps out of one of the holes in the rib cages, and you can see him crying off in the distance. Do y'all want to gather these things?
Yeah.
Somebody,
Jarbo and Zarna need one.
somebody roll a
Yeah.
1d3.
One. Wait, I don't have a D3. I don't have
Oh,
D2
sorry,
and D4.
You would do a D4. Sorry.
1 D4. Honk.
Well, looks like it's 3. Could be 2.5. But 3, because we round up. Alright, who's gonna get one?
I want one.
Zarnok gets one of these things. Giant bone. Can I duplicate?
You said it
this?
was good for crafting and something else. What was the other thing?
It's mainly all crafting. It's just the types of crafting.
Okay.
Can I just take one of these?
Maybe a second cod piece, Jarbo. Can never have too many of those, you know what I'm saying?
Like assless chaps. No.
Made from the bones of giants.
1, 2. Who wants?
Wasn't
another
enough bone to cover my ass.
We want it to be. Nick, do you want to? Or who wants?
Yeah,
to
hook me up, dog.
You technically got. the
Didn't he
first
already
one.
take some earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did.
because I punched it.
He let the intrusive thoughts win, and we agreed. It's
I
beautiful.
saw a bone, I punched the bone.
So those are gonna actually count for some bulk in your inventory.
Put it
so
on
you
the
know.
cart.
You could.
Just saying.
It's possible. The card is bumpy though. This is at this point kind of fragile. It's old.
Can't lose our bone.
Don't want to lose that bone.
Like a dog.
As the party
Back to bit.
approaches the end of this particular road, having only gone down the straight and narrow path, much as expected, the scene starts to fade to black as the party finds themselves continuing down a bumpy path. They're starting to see portions of sand. The grass is starting to fade, and it's looking more like a sort of a plain, and then it will eventually transition to beach. Definitely join us next Tuesday night, as we have more map to traverse and hopefully a little bit more time to create it. Dude, getting and being an adult sucks, boys. You know, like, I just want to make D&D maps and music. Like, that's all I want to do.
They had to go and pop out 2 kids.
Yeah, dude. It's cheers. Kids aren't so bad, man.
It's having to pay for them that sucks.
There you go. There you go. Alright, we're gonna finish it out with the one thing.
Hit us with it.
One and only thing. I can preload sounds.
When a humble boy dared to step away from his naked days, as the noble goblin made himself foreign and started to spell. The champion of Gorum, sent to make decorum of heathens that tell of the
Get it, Jesse.
Lost Boys. Give it up for the Lost Boys. Fucking and causing ruckus, Lost Boys. A promise eternal and forever.
All of you, it's so great to have you here tonight. Y'all are some
What a-
good boys. We have like 5 viewers right now. It's
Right.
beautiful.
One of them's me.
Dude,
And
just
me.
if you keep the numbers up, you know, it'll make people want to join. It'll be beautiful.
That's right.
What's up?
That's how I do. We just keep it strong, fellas. Keep it strong.
Can
Maybe
you
next
view
time we'll
who's
find those
viewing?
boys.
I can see if it's YouTube versus Twitch. We've got 1 Twitch and 4 YouTube. Living it.
That's what's up.
We'll be
Yeah.
streaming the last quest on Friday at around 9:30, 9:45. Join us for that, and thanks for joining. Everyone say some good nights.
Farewell.
Good night.